believe we've just gone and done that. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another match review. This is Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 3. And before getting into the video, I just wanted to say thank you for sticking with me, for sticking by me. It's been a rough couple of months just in terms of my life and then Chelsea. And I always want to try to put out authentic content for you guys. And I just felt like there was so much negativity. I didn't want to add to it. I don't want to speak negatively about Chelsea, and I just want to make sure that I'm speaking authentically as well. And I had a really hard time trying to figure out how to do that and make videos that were high quality content at the same time. So I finally feel that spark of inspiration again, that excitement to create, and it's been a really long time since I felt that. So I'm happy to be back and be back recording and editing videos properly and all of that as well. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. In this video, I'm going to go through 5 key differences that I think that Chelsea made in the game versus Aston Villa that we haven't necessarily seen so far this season, and why that was one of the best performances, in my opinion, if not the best performance of the season from a Chelsea perspective and from a Pochettino perspective as well. So let's get into it. The first key difference that I noticed was that we changed the formation a bit, and instead of playing a 4-3-3, we played a 4-4-2. And I felt that this really optimized the players that we had on the pitch. So you saw the attacking fullbacks, and we really got the best out of Ben Chilwell and Malo Gusto. I'll talk more about Malo a little bit later in the video. And we saw that the front three of Madueke, Palmer, and Nico Jackson were really combining well. They were pressing well, they were interchanging, so that made it really difficult to defend against them. And I just felt that they were all on the same page. And in general, this attacking formation really allowed the team to attack as a unit, and I just felt that we were way more cohesive. It also had Caicedo and Enzo partnered up together in that midfield. Previously, we've seen Enzo a little bit higher up the pitch, and that has left Caicedo isolated in midfield, and we've seen that our midfield has been sliced through quite easily. I felt that they had formed a very strong partnership, and Enzo was looking like the player that we paid all of that money for. He was just looking fantastic as well. So overall, I felt that the changes in formation and personnel that were made a lot of sense and allowed us to get the best out of this Chelsea side. The second and third key differences, and I hate to say it, but we did see 2 starters and key senior players dropped in Raheem Sterling and Thiago Silva. Now, I'm one of the biggest fans of Thiago Silva, you guys know that, but I did love that partnership of Badiashile and Disasi. It just looked like they had a real understanding with one another. I think that it allowed Chelsea to be a little bit more mobile as well, and perhaps Thiago Silva needs that center back on either side of him to provide coverage. I do feel that it's not, I think that there's like a very big over exaggeration. Like Thiago Silva, it shouldn't be starting anymore. I don't think that. I think maybe if he starts, we need to adjust how we play, because perhaps we have been getting caught out a little bit, but I still think that he reads the game phenomenally and is a super strong asset. But I just felt like with that, maybe we're seeing that difference, and I would like to see this over the next couple of games. What does it look like when we bench Thiago Silva? Are we still getting the same results? Because it is obviously a very small sample size to draw from. And in terms of Sterling, I've just felt that when he's on it, but he's not been on it so consistently, and that's not what you want to see from one of your senior players that's making 300,000 or more a week. And I just feel like when he's been starting, he's been slowing down the attacks, he's thinking a lot, it breaks down, he's not making the right decisions, and it just felt like there was a lot more cohesion in the attack with the 3 younger players really combining. I love to see Nico Jackson on that left-hand side. I think that he looks like a brilliant player for us, and he's actually more of a left winger, so to speak, than he is a striker, at least in his playing days at Villarreal. So I thought that he brought a lot of dominance, a lot of grit, physicality down that left-hand side. The fourth difference, and I've already touched on this a bit, was having Enzo Fernandez a little bit deeper in that midfield. Just let us really solidify that the space in midfield so that we weren't as open, and I just absolutely loved the goal. I don't know what I loved more, the goal or the celebration from Enzo Fernandez, but that was one of the best free kicks that I've ever seen, and I just love that he was announcing, like, I'm at Chelsea, I'm here to stay, don't listen to the media, and how everybody was getting super hyped with that. I thought that he had a phenomenal performance. And the fifth key difference that I noticed is that there were a couple of key players that I felt really stepped up in this game, Nico Jackson being one of them. I've already spoken about him, thought the header for the second goal was really good, but Malo Gusto has been flying under the radar because I think Cole Palmer is kind of named as Chelsea's best player of the season, Chelsea's best signing, and rightly so, he's been incredible. But I think that Malo Gusto is going really under the radar for him to step in as he has and just put in the type of cross for that second goal. I thought that that was absolutely brilliant. We saw Conor Gallagher get his first goal of the season. It was a time to get it, and I felt that the way that Chelsea were attacking allowed him to press and be in the box, be in that area for the goal. And then I also just really loved that performance from Disasi. I thought that he was brilliant in that center back spot. Obviously, he's been filling in at right back when we've had both Malo Gusto and Reece James out injured, but his natural position is a center back, and he just reminded me of prime Antonio Rudiger, really going for every block. There was one, I think, in the second half that it was the equivalent of scoring a goal for me with what he prevented, and I just felt that we saw that real grit and determination, and that's something that's been lacking a bit in this Chelsea side. Like, you really want those characters, like those Rudigers, the Diego Costas, that are really going to like rally the team, and I feel like we haven't seen that so much, and maybe he has the potential to turn into that, but I felt like we were seeing some inkling of that there last night. So overall, even though Chelsea did concede in the last couple of minutes of the game, I would have liked to keep the clean sheet, but I'm honestly not too fussed about it. This is an Aston Villa side that have only lost twice at home, now 3 times with this loss, and everybody kind of counted us out before we even started the game, saying that we didn't have a chance. Obviously, they're having an incredible season in the Premier League, and Chelsea aren't. But I think that Chelsea also tend to do really well in these cup competitions. I think that we tend to go far and the team really rallies. And one of the key things that I've been saying over and over, but I'll continue to say it, is that this is a really young team. Without Thiago Silva's 39 years, bumping up the average age of the squad, it was 22 to 23 years, which is insane when you think about it. And these players are going to have really high highs, but they're going to have low lows, and we're just seeing an inexperienced young team at the moment come to grips with playing together, gaining chemistry, and competing in the Premier League. So I don't think that is going to happen overnight. Do I think that this is a turning point in our season? Probably not. We're probably still going to see these frustrating performances, but I don't even think it comes necessarily from the physical side or the technical side. Like, yes, they're still young. Maybe you hit your prime when you're in your 26 to 29 ranges, when you're really, really showing that. But so I think it shows that there's still room to grow. But I think that the main part is that there's the mental side that they're still grappling with and that they're dealing with. And that's why we as supporters really need to support the team and do everything that we can for them. So there's going to be good days and bad days. This was a really good day. I think that it was one of the best performances of the season. And this is why I want to stick with Poch. I want to see this progress. I don't think that there's necessarily anybody else out there for the job, and I think anybody is going to have a really difficult time with the squad. So it's just going to take time, and we have to be patient and just keep going, keep building, and keep supporting the team. So those are my overall thoughts. I'm still happy. Sorry that this is a day late. Well, the game, you guys know, like, I cannot stay up so late. Like, it was way too late. I recorded this, didn't have any sound, even though I tested it for sound. So re-recording this, but hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely have missed it. I've missed editing as well. I'm glad to finally be getting back to this. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. What were your thoughts about the game? What did you think? Let me know in the comments if you like my content, if you like this video. Make sure to sub, give it a like. I don't know how many likes my channel gets. Probably pretty low, but I don't know, is like 20 to 50 too much to ask? I don't know. Let's try to get the likes up there, and yeah, hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever time you're watching this, and until next time, I'm out. Bye!